T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Own it, own it, own it, Kong. I own it. It did.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.
That's right. It's Wednesday. Happy winter solstice. Shortest day of the year. Longest AEW Dynamite. We're here.
Shortest day of the year. I got a ritual to do when we get off here. I gotta write down my little stuff for 2023. Yes. Harness that night energy. But hello, everybody. We are here. Couple of days before Christmas if you celebrate. If not, and you're in the Kwanzaa process or the Hanukkah process or whatever you celebrate, you know, happy
Yule.
From your Dynamite Yule. Happy whatever from your Dynamite dolls. Joseph coming in hot. Yes, San Antonio did get a weird episode. First of all, let me just say this. San Antonio will never be Dallas with the Ocho chant. Y'all couldn't even get it together. It was not solid. It was not ringing. It was not hitting. We started that. Y'all did not continue it well. We're going to need y'all to get it together. Okay? Don't be embarrassing us. Thank you.
Well, yes, like we said, it is the holiday season. It's holiday bash. It was a bash. It was a time.
Somebody did something.
There were things that happened. Match 5 in the Trios Best of 7 series, the Elite Death Triangle, FTR versus the Guns. We were going to have more from the Book of Hobbs, which you were robbed of last week. Going to hear from our boy Ricky Starks, hear from Bryan Danielson. Swerve and Keith Lee were going to go face to face. And we found out during the show that our lovely, beautiful ladies were going to main event. So it was a Christmas miracle that the women main evented. Holiday miracle. Jamie and Shida for the AEW Women's Championship. So let's do what we got to do because this was a mixed one. We got to get your peppers out, everybody.
Get your peppers out, y'all. Joseph coming in hot again. Mild for me.
I agree. I feel like it started flavorful and then it lost its flavor.
Yeah.
Just what happened.
But I mean, it lost it immediately after the Stark segment for me. And it did not get it back until Shida and Jamie Hayter.
It's a little longer for me. I like the first hour.
You probably enjoyed the trios match. It was a little sloppy for me this week. And even the FTR and the Guns was a little sloppy this week, but we'll get there.
It's the holidays, you know, everyone's ready for a little break. But we opened the match with Ricky.
Shout out to Ricky's Carl Langford sweater that he has on tonight. It is on sale in Nordstrom. If you would like to get it, go online and look up Card Length for men's sweater. It's on sale for $89.99, I think, right now.
You know what? That's not bad.
Yeah, regular price $179. So you're getting it for a real good discount.
I bet you Ricky didn't pay sale price. Ricky paid full price.
Ricky paid full price because he's a bougie.
Yes.
Hey, Casey.
It started out great. Ricky, saying you should have been champion. Next time's gonna be different. But of course, these three came with Jericho in a Sting cosplay or something.
Oh, you about to get it, Casey. You about to get the recap. You
Woo.
about to get it. And that's steep for the holidays. Nah, big pockets.
Treat
Nah,
yourself.
big pockets. Sammy is big pockets. That ain't steep. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Respect to Ricky Starks. Exactly, Ricky. Ricky cut a great promo as always. I actually like that Jericho came out and spoke highly of Ricky. He was like, you are not, a little or a copy of anybody. You are a star in your own right. And that's absolutely true. But, they did their little spiel and, asked him if he would join Jericho Appreciation Society. And Ricky came back hot. He had some zingers. Jazz holes was one of my personal favorites.
Air fryer body. He had an air fryer body.
Listen, when he told that man that a couple months ago he was coming out here with that air fryer built body, and now he is built like he is on his third wife.
I thought it was fifth divorce. I thought it was 5.
Might have been fifth divorce. Listen. Ricky had me in a chokehold. I was like, please. And then he said what I've always wanted to say. He was like, Sammy Guevara, nobody really cares about you. Like, I don't even care about you.
That is
hilarious.
The worst word you could ever tell somebody. Just that.
Yeah, like you don't even get an insult because I don't care. Right? Just go away. Like, no. In other words, Ricky declined the invite to join Jericho Appreciation Society, and they didn't like that very much.
I mean, I get it.
Yes, Casey, air fryer body, baby. Told that man he was built like everybody's favorite appliance. Not screwed Chris' wife on January 6th, Jericho. I'm screaming. Yeah, I'm going to cuss. Oh, it's going to be some cuss words, Sam, during this show.
Listen, you weren't the only one cursing during this show. We'll get to that one.
We will get the goddamn segment. Goddamn poochies.
But this was such a good way to open.
Yes, it was wonderful open. Oh, Ricky Starks told them that he had something that they could suck if they wanted to. Then he told them if your appetite isn't big enough. I said, wait a minute.
Sir, it's the holiday show.
It's primetime television, sir. And you about to unzip your pants to tell these men to do what they could do with what they could do. Okay? Listen. Hilarious. Let's see. Can we put an end to JAS before the new year? Child, they're not going anywhere no time soon. Yes, Casey, we know you volunteer for the
Whoa.
Not pick me, I'm screaming. Please. Ricky did amazing.
This was great.
But he was attacked, sadly.
He was. Yeah. By the man in the hat.
Who tried to do his clothes and did it so terribly. It was
everything terribly.
God, give me that damn hat.
But our new friend,
we had help. Help came in the form of our good buddy and newly signed All Elite Action Andretti.
That was fun.
It was fun. He had some good offense, quick kid, and did what needed to be done. Came to Ricky's side. So I like to see it. I like to see if Ricky's charisma is going to rub off. Action actually has a lot of charisma, as we will see later in the show. But, Ricky might be able to refine it just a little bit if they put them together. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not mad if they kind of hang out for a little bit together. kind of fun.
He is adorable. He's so adorable. Well, both of them actually. I'm like, which one you talking about?
Yeah.
They both are adorable.
Pick
I guess
which
we'll
one.
see soon, Casey, what the plans are. I think the plans were initially just to debut him in a major way so that people know who he is, and then kind of just see what kind of up it goes from there, right? And it's staying. He's helping with this JAS stuff because it's dry like
Oof.
that turkey that your grandma cooked last year at Thanksgiving. Okay, yeah, both
You
of them.
know, what'd be
Both of them.
cute is if Ricky takes him under his wing and he shows up. He's like, "All right, let's go," and he's wearing a t-shirt and basketball shorts. And Ricky's like, "Nah, we gotta do this," and we get a fun little segment where he helps him dress. I'm just looking for a
that would be-
makeover. You know what I mean? Just something silly. That'd be cute.
That would be cute. We'll
Something
see.
fun.
They like little backstage and little
Yeah.
fun stuff. So we'll see. But that would be super cute. But this was a great way to start off the show. Get people invested and interested in what's going on. And anytime you give Ricky a mic, I think it's a win. So not drier than Matt Jackson made people when he licked the hammer a couple weeks back. All right. Here we go. Here we go.
We are fully in Wild Wednesday, even at the holidays. Can't stop us.
Speaking of Matt Jackson.
Oh, yeah. Match 5. The Trios title best of 7. It's a weapons match.
Mm-hmm.
And we got... This match had everything.
Yeah.
To quote my favorite Stefan from SNL, there were Christmas trees, elves, Alex, hammers, tables, everything, and even a barbed wire broom.
Barbed wire
back, baby.
A fucking barbed wire broom.
Clean his back.
I did not get my stop sign and/or my kendo stick, so I'm pretty pissed.
Oh,
but
there's still time.
I will sub for the Christmas tree.
Honestly, you can say it was silly, but running into the Christmas tree probably really hurt because it has that big pole down the middle.
Oh, yeah, no, Christmas trees hurt fake or real. They hurt like hell.
Yeah, I was like, no. Brandon and the elf dabbing killed me. I thought this was so fun. It was silly, but it was also physical.
We had a double table spot.
Yes. Nick still with his weak ankle. This is a focal point.
Weak
his
ankle.
His ankle is messed up. This is a good time. So, of course, the Elite were down. But if they win, they are now on the board. But after the match, Death Triangle attacked them.
I wouldn't even say attack. Death Triangle tried to send them men on Christmas vacation early.
Well, they put the Death in Death Triangle tonight.
They no more flaming tables.
There was fire later, okay?
There was fire.
There was fire later. It was interesting. I guess so are we turning Death Triangle?
Death Triangle was never faces.
I know, but I still think people like them. Where people still cheer.
People like them, but they weren't supposed to be faces. Not with Pac on the team.
Well,
Pac was never a face.
I mean, he is a bastard. Yeah.
I think they're trying to make people pick.
Yeah, because I think it's so evenly picked. Because I'm like, I like both. I hope everyone has fun.
Yeah, Keeks. That's what Keeks yelled last week. She was like, "I just want everybody to have fun," and I'm like, "No, you got to pick a side.
No,
pick a side." So I think they want clear division in the crowd, and this is one way to try to get it.
That's true, but I think the Elite are still controversial. I think wherever they go, different towns are going to have different reactions.
You're definitely right, baby. Ricky is not an option in this match. Ricky has nothing to do with the best of the 7. Okay. Sorry.
I had a great time. Shout out to Kenny and his little man bun, looking great. Respectfully. Yeah, I had a great time. This was a fun match.
As long as you had a great time,
I thought it was fun. I like silly and I like violence, and I like both these teams. So this was perfect for me.
As long as you love it. You like it, I love it.
I like it.
So not one can join.
You guys, here's the fire. This man.
I don't know
had
what
a-
was worse, the fireball or Chris Jericho's shoes.
Oof. Yeah, I didn't.
Those
I didn't
shoes were
see these
ass.
shoes.
This is not turnbuckle glam, no, but them shoes was the cheeks of the ass. I just want y'all to know.
His whole outfit, his Sting cosplay was not working tonight.
It wasn't giving.
I thought we were done with the fireball. This
Clearly
man,
we brought it back. Merry Christmas.
he does a nice promo, and these two losers come and throw fire in his face.
Tony Schiavone's reaction in this picture is hilarious. That's classic.
Ah, Tony. Yeah, that was a thing that happened.
Yeah, something happened. Now
next
this shit was funny.
this was a good time.
And I don't even know if it was funny on purpose or if it was just them bantering, but this shit was funny. So Danielson comes out, of course, and gives this very touching speech about, Regal and what he means to him and, how he thought he would never see him again and, all of this other stuff. And then he calls out MJF for injuring him. And, basically it's like, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. Asks him to come out. And instead of MJF, we get Tweedledee and Tweedledum here. And they call him Vegetable Boy.
Mhm.
To which Bryan Danielson said, first of all, I couldn't hear you because this crowd is so politely telling you to shut up. And also, Stokely, your head is distracting, so could you grow some hair? To which Stokely responded, and I quote, "You raggedy bitch." Then there was some back and forth banter about calling him a vegetable boy because he's going to turn him into a vegetable. Mm-hmm. There was mention of Trader Joe's.
Mm-hmm. Which sounded like a great time.
It was off the rails. And Bryan Danielson was like, listen, if you want to turn me into a vegetable, we can do it right here, right now. Like, we ain't got to wait. To which Ethan Page responds, not in these pants and not in San Antonio. So we'll do it next week in Colorado. Mm-hmm. Sounds like you're running, but I digress. Hot mess all around, but hilarious. Honestly, go back and catch this segment if you have not. The raggedy bitch took me out. Stokely said it in a way that that's really how he felt in that moment. He was like, you raggedy bitch. You raggedy bitch. It was kiss.
Perfect. Chef kiss. Delivery. Both everybody did amazing. I think people sleep on Bryan Danielson being like really funny and having some like burns.
Yes, they do.
Because he's so sarcastic and cutting. If you watch Total Divas, Total Bellas, that man's a menace.
Yes, he has some zingers, and baby, he was giving them tonight. They was both giving them to each other. That shit was funny as hell.
So good.
They showed MJF laughing in the background because, of course, he's a hoe and he's not going to come out and addressed Bryan Danielson. But
he was. But the shout out to his Hanukkah suit because it was fun. Say what you want about that ugly belt, but I love a theme and I respect the Hanukkah suit.
I will give you that. But this is a great segment. This was trying to get it back on the rails right here.
I was still having a good time. I was still having a great time.
I wasn't, then I was. I was like, this party is starting to get lame. Oh, my favorite people are here. Okay. Yeah. And then what do we have after this?
Oh.
Now, wait. Uncle Joe killed this promo.
Mm-hmm.
He really did. Uncle Joe gave a delightfully threatening holiday promo for Wardlow. Truly delightfully terrifying.
The only thing that can make it scarier, I was gonna say the only thing that make it scary is if he was dressed as Santa Claus talking to a child.
Now that would have been too much.
I know,
That would
but it
have
would
been
have been
way.
terrifying.
But Uncle Joe had some choice words. Yes, Our Excellency KC. Yes. That is how I refer to him. Basically telling Wardlow, have the best holiday you can, because your holiday season gonna come to a joyful end real quick, because it ain't gonna be a good time when we meet after Christmas.
Said your
basically.
New Year's not gonna be good.
It's not gonna be a happy New Year.
I believe him.
Me too. I ain't got no reason not to. That man is scary. Okay.
It's terrifying. I love him. Respect him.
He is the scary uncle that you really want to be around, but you're really scared he gonna kick your ass. That's who Uncle Joe is.
I'm gonna be on his good side, and then, but if you call him up for anything, he's gonna have your back.
Exactly.
Just say the word.
Exactly. So this is a good promo as well. I don't want Joe to drop either, but we'll see what happens. I think Tony Khan is really leaning into the King of Television thing, so he might let it go on a little longer. Hopefully, he might let their feud go on to, maybe Revolution or something before he drops. And I hope he does. Joe's doing great with the entertainment right now. So
keep putting more Joe promos.
Yes.
Not gonna let him wrestle. Put him on the mic. Also, the suit was impeccable.
It was great. He looked great. Uncle Joe looked ready for his holiday break. Okay.
We saw Hook.
We did.
Hook did the Hook thing, and
he did. But shout out to Exodus Prime. He is a hometown kid from Dallas, Texas.
But after.
So we love to see Exodus getting a little more love.
He did good.
It
was fun
this week. So the man sells his ass off. I will tell y'all that.
Hey.
Go back and watch that match with Wardlow. The way he sold those 3 power bombs, impeccable. I did. Impeccable the way he sold them. So good match, but of course, Hook does the 1, 2, 3. He gets hyped up by his dad the whole time. And then we get a glimpse of what glimpse of what the hell is going on backstage with these clowns again. And Jungle Boy just can't catch a Christmas break. All he wants for Christmas is a break, because he's been getting his ass whooped all year. And he's tired.
Yeah. And Hook was like, oh, okay. And just slowly
no
his way out
whatsoever. Did not even bother to try to run or anything. Yeah, he did look crazy in that winter, Casey. Yeah, Hook was just like, cool.
He's like, oh man, that sucks. Like, he's just not.
Well, by the time he was walking toward the back, they had already done choke slam. Well, I'm not going to call that man Big Bill, because that shit's ugly. The artist formerly known as W. Morrissey had already choke slammed the poor baby Tarzan into the damn trash can. So it wasn't much Hook could do at that point. He was already beat up by him and goddamn evil Frank Ocean. So what was we supposed to do?
Listen, even if it was already done,
I get there, we just gonna get him out the trash can. I don't know what you want me to do at that point.
I would show some more urgency. I at least would be shocked. I would at least be like, my jaw would be on the floor,
But that isn't his.
I know, but he should look a little more. He should show a little more concern.
You get nothing.
I know.
You get nothing from Hook. Okay.
I know. That was
It was.
It went in the garbage.
Hard.
Yeah.
Hard.
All the Christmas decoration boxes were in there.
Oh, you know it. That box from that Christmas tree. It was in there. Yep. For sure.
And we saw Mox versus Darius Martin. Very good match.
Interesting match, honestly. Super interesting.
It was, we're essentially setting up for the trios battle royal with thousands of names and money involved. I don't know what they're calling it. It's too many words because Tony Khan loves
it. Is the $300,000 holiday. I can't remember.
Three Kings.
We gonna call it the 300K Trios Triple Threat Tag Team Asking Extravaganza. That's what we gonna call it.
I know Three Kings is in there. I don't know.
Three
And there's
Kings, yes, the $300,000 Three Kings Trios. I did,
Battle Royal.
but is it a battle royal? Tony Khan.
I don't even know. It's too convoluted.
Listen, PK was on the BP hard when he came up with the name for that match because, see, Joseph, this is ridiculous. It's the Merry Christmas $300,000 Three Kings Trios Battle Royal.
That's too many words.
We gonna call it the 300K Three King Thingy is what we gonna call it. Where the motherfuckers is fighting in there for the money. Okay, $100,000 each. That's what we gonna call it. Everybody get except if you're the Dark Order. Because they said they're going to split it between everybody, including Baby Brody. So they ain't getting 100K each. They getting more like 50 to 75. But I digress.
It's fine.
We'll get to that promo shortly. Casey said, Jungle Boy is boring to me. I haven't cared for him since his early days in AEW with Luchasaurus. Child. That man daddy is dead. That's all I got. I don't know what else. I don't know what else you want me to say. I can't. He's so nice. He's so nice. I don't know what you want me to say. He just likes the baby powder, okay? I'm going to have to refer back to that comment again, Joseph, because that Merry Christmas $300,000 Three Kings Trio Battle Royal. Jesus Christ.
I feel bad for Friday's Rampage show. They got to say that.
Which they're taping now currently.
Yes.
Right now.
That's an interesting little preview to that.
Yes, it was. This was actually a really good match. I do like that Claudio came out with Mox. And, Darius and, of course, Dante was with him. Seeing Claudio casual on the sidelines with his little tennis shoes on, was the one for me. It was a good match, though. There was a lot of offense on both sides. Mox did not bleed as much as he normally does. There was a little blood, but not as much.
Some more
and there was high fly, flippy dippy, and there was brutality. There was both. What more could you ask for? They did a great job, honestly, working together. But of course, John Moxley could wrestle a broom and make it look good, but he didn't have to because Darius Martin definitely held up his end of the bargain. Had some great spots. I have no complaints about this particular match.
Yeah, we had a good time. Mox wins, of course, but
Where's the Kingdom, by the way? Girl in hell, apparently. We ain't seen them since Final Battle.
Yeah.
Where they lost. So
yeah.
Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe they at home prepping for Christmas dinner.
Probably.
That dry ass turkey. Because Maria Kanellis' turkey is dry as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie. It look like it's probably like some sawdust. That turkey is
she's more of the decorator. I don't know. She's
her skills ain't the one. Maybe they'll order one and I'm order a honey baked ham because if she cook it, it's gonna be dry.
I did see a family photo of them in family pajamas leaving, so I think they're heading out of town. It's the holidays. Maybe somebody else is cooking.
Caterer. Smart.
We did see, this is just for you.
Nikki, they definitely cater. Hello. Okay. Because Maria Kanellis don't look like that turkey and dress and be hidden. Okay. Woo, look at my baby daddy. Now listen.
You're welcome. Happy holidays.
You do love me. You really do. And I love you as well. I just want to know where they're going to go with this. I think it was really cute that Taz on commentary was like, I do know him personally. I know his story. And, whoever is next for him should be very scared because this is a different person, a different wrestler that's coming out a different side of him. So I do like that Taz kind of gave that. I think they're building to something and it better be something good. I don't think it's Wardlow anymore. I think his focus is just on validation at this point. And so We'll see whose ass he has to go through to get it.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like everything's probably just culminating for the big LA show.
Yeah.
If he does wrestle, it'll probably be in LA.
I like that, Casey.
Ooh, that's the one.
No, I like that. Casey, God damn it, you might be on to something. You might be on to something, Casey. Now, Miro, I like that. Mm-hmm.
You know, I was just talking about that LA show. Miro does have a home in LA.
He does. Maybe it'll be his fourth time on AEW. Never mind.
But yeah, I'm glad it was on Dynamite and not on a Rampage.
If it was over, yes.
I'm still salty for you. I'm still salty for you, Tony.
I don't want to talk about it. 2 Tony Khan products, and I got no Hobbs, but it's okay. Oh, it's okay, because let me tell you something. WrestleMania weekend, I will see that man. You ain't got to worry about it. He probably gonna be at Wale Mania. I'm gonna be at Wale Mania. I'm gonna pull up. Hello, sir. How you doing? Okay.
Oh boy, the Dynamite
All right.
Doll speaking WrestleMania.
Hey, I already got my hotel booked.
Listen, that's fine.
I'm
I got time. I got time. I went into All Out with no ticket. It's cool. Yeah, so I'm excited. They're really making him a monster and having a reason to be a monster instead of I'm big and angry.
Right.
So, all right. I had to pull this graphic.
I'm gonna be honest. This is where it started going downhill for me. And it's not because of FTR. Let's be honest. FTR is still hella banged up from that match. If you did not watch Final Battle and see that damn double dog collared goddamn extravaganza, double dog collar disaster. It was a great match, but it was a disaster because everybody is beat the fuck up. Everybody is still Dak's ass bone is cracked or some shit. Like, it's a lot going on. Everybody is still banged up. Even the Briscoes are still banged up. They just had a match for main event. I can't remember the promotion right now. It's skipping my mind, but they still look like they got their asses whooped. So it was a very brutal match. But the funny thing is, these motherfuckers still had to steal a win because they could not beat a banged up FTR.
Yeah, even banged up, bruised booty, like would not stop FTR.
Bruised booty.
I like commentary was saying his backside, like just
his backside was taking me out every time.
I couldn't. Like respectfully, like this man showed his literal whole ass last week.
He did. Shout out to Cash for carrying as much as he could for the match. He's banged up as well. Forearm is still screwed up, but I hate that they gave them the win over them. I don't like that.
Yeah,
I guess it needs to further whatever the hell this is supposed to be. But they had to steal it to get it. So to me, it don't mean shit.
Are FTR going to be at Wrestle Kingdom?
I can check real quick.
Because I was just wondering. I don't because I know it's in a couple weeks. I was just wondering. They do have the title,
They
so
need to take them off of the cards right now. Because
that's what I was wondering. Like, if
that FTR won't renew and Tony is pissed about it. Interesting. Interesting. Matches. Let's see. I don't see myself ever caring for the Ass Boys. That's fair.
Yeah.
It says that they are. Yep.
Oh.
It's FTR versus Bishamon, Hiroki Goto, and Yoshihashi.
Okay.
For the titles. That card really quickly for those who care. I'll try to tell you guys names that you might actually
Well,
Recognize Minoru Suzuki is in a 6-man match for the Antonio Inoki Memorial 6-man tag team match. Leo Rush will be on that card as well. Kairi Sane is on that. Well, the artist formerly known as Kairi Sane. Zack Sabre is on that card. Carl Anderson will be defending the never open weight title against Tama Tonga. Hiroshi Tanahashi is in a 6-man match.
Kenny and Will.
And then Kenny and Will, and then Jay White and Kazuchika Okada for the heavyweight championship. So Wrestle Kingdom is going to be a wonderful show.
See, I wouldn't have had them wrestle tonight then.
I wouldn't have. No, they would have been off after that promo last week.
Absolutely.
Because there's no way. They have to go and rest, or else they're not. Unless they know that they're going to be dropping at Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Are they wrestling? I didn't remember hearing if they're wrestling or not. So
because they can't go into that match banged up. Because the way they wrestle over there, they're gonna hand them their asses. No pun intended. Mo bruised booties.
Yeah, this should be it. No more wrestling for 2 more weeks. I'm not a doctor, but rest your butt, because that's a long plane ride too.
Hella long. And if that hip is still hurting, baby, you're gonna be uncomfortable unless you fly an American with the seats that you can lay down.
Yeah, this is the night. This is where it got weird. I didn't even take a screenshot of it on the Sanjay's terrible rap, because it was offensive and terrible, and I don't want to think about it again. This was the worst. It just kept getting worse.
That whole promo was disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting.
And I thought it couldn't get any worse. But it got worse.
Sam, you got your popcorn? Because cuss words are fucking coming.
Listen.
This right here is the biggest letdown that Tony Khan has given me in 2023. This segment had the potential to be amazing. And instead, what we got was some ass backwards tomfoolery. Yes, Casey, Rick Ross is back. Okay. So they introduced Keith Lee. Rick Ross was already out. We introduced Rick Ross, went down his accolades, whatever. Keith Lee kept calling for Swerve to come out. He took his precious time because he's an asshole that cares about nobody but himself on the show and real life. And proceeds to say that they should have owned everything together, and but from now on you need to watch your back and have eyes in the back of your head. Told him he couldn't even watch his health. And then there was a random attack because apparently there's another unnecessary stable forming in AEW currently.
Right, and I thought Parker Bordeaux was in the Trustbusters.
He was.
So, but also when you just did a recap, it sounds way better than what actually happened.
If you go back and watch that segment, you will be like, what the entire fuck?
Because Rick Ross calls out Swerve, and Swerve's like, no, we're not doing this. Is always on Keith. It was so
Rick Ross
weird.
keeps talking over Swerve.
Yes. And then he called Keith a big motherfucker, which was a fun.
He calls Keith a big motherfucker on TV, y'all.
Like,
he said that you a big motherfucker. What? It was at that moment that I knew that this segment was going to be the booty hole of the show.
Yes.
And it lived up. And not a clean booty hole, I would tell you that. It was the booty hole. and whoever this lizard-looking
that
tattoo
man?
face is over here.
Who is
Because
this man?
it took Parker and Lizard Boy Man with the bang both to take out Keith Lee.
And they didn't really do a good job because Keith was still standing.
He was still standing until they did the cinder block spot.
Yeah.
Now that was halfway decent. They put Keith on the table, put a cinder block on his chest. Swerve jumped off the top turnbuckle and 2 feet into the cinder block and smashed it on Keith Lee's sternum. Yeah, we don't. They never even told us the name of Bayang Lizard Man. We don't even know who this man is.
They were surprised. They said, "Who is this man?" Excalibur. You're supposed to tell me who everybody is.
You supposed to know. You ain't got the name card right there. Goddamn, that's why we listen to you. You goddamn commentator man.
All they said is they were like, "Oh, he's wearing the same sweater as Swerve." So it's like, what?
This ain't even a poor man's answer to hit row, Joseph. This honestly
Got it.
is not worthy of Keith Lee. But it is directly on par with what Swerve deserves. And I say that because when you give shit, you get shit. And when you shovel in shit, that's what you get. And this right here, I think Dwayne just said it, that Parker's a stable hoe. They just trying to make that man fit anywhere. They trying to make somebody care about him. His best bet was to stay in NXT. He got released.
Yep.
You've done nothing since you've been at AEW. You make nobody care. The only reason why you're relevant is because you're friends with black rappers. Let's be clear. Nobody else gives a damn about you. Your wrestling is not that damn great. And again, lizard face, Bayang boy, man bun. We still don't know who the fuck you are. Don't really care. Rick Ross got a sweatshirt like he gonna wrestle, but he ain't gonna do nothing but wrestle the 10-piece all flats from Wingstop. So what the fuck are we doing here? This literally the asshole of the show. The butthole of the motherfucking show happened right here. Luckily, as always, the women save the motherfucking show, as we always do. But god damn it if they didn't give them a pile of shit to wrestle on top of, because this right here.
Put this in the garbage with Jungle Boy. Sorry, Jungle Boy. You don't deserve to be in the garbage. These people do.
Not put him in the garbage with Jungle Boy.
Put
They
them
should have
in
said
there.
this
whole thing. This is trash. I don't want it.
She said not the Bayang. Parker was as a women's wrestling fan. I can't believe. Yes, we will talk about that main event. Is Rick Ross going to be a regular on AEW TV? It's looking like it. I don't know. Him and Swerve don't have good banter together. It was not smooth. It was not nearly as good as the short segment that they did backstage a couple of weeks ago. I will say that. They tried to reference the false accusations again, and it did not hit like it did the first time. This was fumbled. I understand what Tony Khan was trying to do. He gave the people what they asked for because the people did ask for more Rick Ross, and he gave it. But Rick Ross did not give us shit but Wingstop. And he didn't even bring the ranch. He left the ranch at home. So, but that's my 2 cents on the segment. Y'all can go back and watch it if you want to. It looks like most people in the chat agree with me. Sam said it was fucking horrendous. Oh Lord, the women had to make chicken salad out of that fucking shit. Extra said, I hope not. I'd rather see Bow Wow than Rick Ross. There we go. The only thing Rick Ross is good for is promoting wings. Did we ask for Rick Ross? I sure as hell didn't. And Joseph telling me to preach as always. I was highly disappointed. Highly disappointed. I had high hopes for this. I really did. And it was my fault. It was my fault. I should not have had any expectations, but goddamn if you can't chop a motherfucker down at the knees with this shit.
Well, nobody expected this.
It was just poor. It was so poor.
the buildup has been fine, and we're like, oh, we know where this is going.
And then y'all didn't even bother to have Shane Taylor and JD Griffey come out and try to save the motherfucking fight him or something. Y'all ain't even using the people effectively.
That's the whole
no
point.
reason why Shane shouldn't have been coming out that motherfucker barrel rolling over Swerve ass while he's standing there looking like the jolly green elf that just got kicked the fuck out of Santa's workshop because he was smoking weed instead of wrapping presents. Like, come on, man. And then still, Tony Khan, who the fuck is Lizard Boy with the bayang on my TV? Who is this?
I'm not gonna lie, I saw the hair and I was like, is this Archer? And then I was like, no, this is a worse man.
A worse man is hilarious.
Worse?
I'm actually gonna go to Twitter and see if AEW has tweeted.
Who is this man?
Who the fuck this man is?
Not like I want to keep seeing this man, but it's here. This was such an easy thing. And you're right. Shane Taylor Productions should have been involved because that's the whole basis of Swerve leaving them at Final Battle. That was the straw that broke the camel's back of their team. And now it's a hot mess.
Let's see. Somebody on Twitter said Parker can't even jump anybody correctly.
It was bad.
Everybody is talking about Parker. Nobody.
We don't even want to acknowledge this man.
Somebody said the segment was the drizzling shits. I have never heard that before. That is great. Coming to y'all in 2023, we will be starting the Twitter segment where we share some of these tweets. But
this is not it.
They still have not identified who Lizard Boy Bayang is. Somebody asked why Brock Lesnar was so angry. This is it's giving nothing, and they still don't know. They ain't named who this man is. Wait,
long, pointless.
Tom McDonald? I am not Tom McDonald. No, that ain't him. This is somebody else. Well, wait.
Well, maybe
not friends with Samuel Guevara. This man does have a lot of tattoos on his face, but they don't look like. I know he has less tattoos than the man on the thing. Yeah, we don't know who this motherfucking Lizard Boy is, so you're gonna be Lizard Boy until further. You probably gonna be Lizard Boy forever. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even care when they do tell us your name. Lizard Man with the bayang. It's your forever identity. Sir.
How do you bring somebody in and not name them? Anyways. Moving on to the good part. These beautiful angels main evented Dynamite.
This was worth.
Mm-hmm. Wait, do you think this is a conspiracy theory that I just thought of? Not in a Britney Spears conspiracy theory way, but did you think that they put that shitty segment to lose viewers to have an excuse not to put these women to say they didn't draw?
I'm going to say I'd hope not. But also, the people didn't turn it off simply because Rick Ross was on there. So nobody turned it off. Everybody sat through the shitty segment. Everyone on the tweets were like, I actually sat through this segment. So, not who's the juggalo. Definitely giving Insane Clown Posse 100%. But I hope not. And honestly, it doesn't even seem like anyone bathroom braked during this match. Everybody was locked in. The crowd was hot. Mm-hmm. And I will tell you, Toni Storm said that she wanted a hard-hitting match, and Shida was on her ass. Shida said, ain't this what you asked for? You wanted me to bust your ass? You wanted that Japanese strong style? I will give it to you. And she worked Jamie Hayter the whole match. Now, I'm not saying Jamie did not do what she needed to do. Jamie did great as well. But Shida was on her ass the entire match. That was a match.
Shida was like, this I have to do 100%. They both knew we have to take this moment.
Right.
They killed it. This was amazing. And I like commentary pointing out like Shida never got a fair chance as champion because she didn't have a crowd.
And I like that Taz talked about how important the crowd is when you are a champion, giving that wrestling perspective and giving credence to how hard it was, what Shida did. And honestly, kind of saying how easy it was for Britt because she won the title and there was a crowd there. So definitely undermining what Britt did. And I'm there. I see it. We all know. We call it the Thunderdome era. We all know what that no crowd era was like. And she did put that company on her back. And just like she did this match, because she did definitely carry Jamie, but she carried Jamie only because this is Shida's style. They wrestled in her style. And so Jamie was a perfect dance partner. You know, she followed extremely well. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. Joseph said this is a historic main event that didn't get the love it deserved because it didn't involve Britt Baker. She'd have carried that match. She did. First time in the Women's Wrestling Championship, that was the main event. Shida was hoping to be the first two-time AEW Women's Champion. She was. Mogul affiliates sounds like a pyramid scheme. It does. It does, Dwayne. I love how Taz talked about how Shida was screwed by not having an audience. She only dropped it to Dr. Britt so Britt could have a crowd. Exactly. They definitely validated what Shida and Jamie did. Is this my match of the night? Absolutely. This match eclipsed every other match on the card for me, including the trios match. And I know you love that triangle.
Those my boys.
And the elite are growing on me, but this match was the best match of the night.
Absolutely.
Let's see. I could tell that Shida was trying to save the show after that. Yes, baby. They was working like the light bill had just came. Okay. They was working like rent was due tomorrow. And
they were like, oh crap. Like we got
it. The landlord was coming down the stairs and they was trying to get them last dollars. Okay. That's how they was working. Shida's boring to me. Great wrestler, just overall boring. Well, they definitely woke it up tonight. Shida gave what she could, and I think it was enough. They were giving it to us, and we're grateful. We are grateful because somebody had to save the show. At this point, Tony Khan could have came out there, coked up, and did a 20-minute segment instead of that. That was fucking anyway.
This was the best year.
Like, I would have took that. But these women definitely showed out. And I do want to point out that I love that even though there was some interference with Britt, it was not OD.
Yeah.
Britt and Reba really let Jamie and Shida wrestle. And I like that because it's showing the respect for who Jamie is as a champion and who she is as a person. And that she won this belt and she's carrying this belt and she needs to do what she needs to do. So for the most part, they stayed their asses out of it. Now, of course, they can't stay out of it forever. They had to get in a little bit, and they got a little bit in. But it ended up that she didn't actually need them to win.
It backfired. Britt got the kendo stick real bad
to the torso. It was a good crack too. I love the crack of a kendo stick. Okay,
in a crop top. Oof.
Exposed midsection. And so then of course our champion retained. She did, she retained, and then there was some chaos after, and I'm gonna let you take the chaos because them your girls. So I'm gonna let you in.
So yeah, of course they want to beat down Shida. Of course. That's what they do, right? And I get it. I would be a little mad if somebody hit with a kendo stick. So I get it. Little beat down. We hear some music, and
this is true, Nikki.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Jamie won her title with major help to Britt, so now she has to prove she can keep it without. Exactly. Joseph did always nervous that Dr. Britt was going to steal the spotlight. Jamie was able to prove without a doubt she's the women's champion. Yeah, continue, friend.
Well, I'll say, to be fair, Britt was the reason she didn't win it the first time, so Britt really had to help to get the title this time. That was the whole thing. Yes. So, beat up, beat down. We hear some music. Toni Storm is back. Although they said she's not clear to wrestle because her nose. She gets the beat down. We hear some more music. Saraya comes out to clear some house. I thought I was gonna hear Saraya's music tonight. I thought we were gonna go lean into who her partner would be.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I figured this kind of would be where it was going, but I'm not mad at it. Because I guess if something happens where we don't have a big mystery partner and it's Toni, it's like, oh, okay.
It's looking like it's going to be one of these two at this point, which is fine.
It's fine, because we have, like, just build what you have. Like, I think getting people and like popping the crowd is a fun time. Okay, low-key, that'd be amazing.
Sidebar, Nikki, I gotta send you this video. There's a drag queen that did a performance, and she was Alicia Fox in her performance, and her performance was an Alicia Fox promo, complete with the wig and the motherfucking Divas belt, and it was epic. I had to send it to you.
I saw that on Twitter earlier today.
It was so good. So
good. Now, you know what? I would be the loudest person if it was Alicia Fox.
I would. I ain't gonna lie to you on the pod.
He's so good. No, but I think it should be somebody already there, because you want to build the women that are there. Like, yeah, it's cool, but they always do the thing of big person, and then you just drop somebody up. You know what I mean? Like, so I think they rely too much on debuts.
Yes, you saw it. Saraya's pipe isn't like most girls.
No.
Actually, it's not Nia Jax. Nikki Santana and I spent a long time talking to the wrestler formerly known as Nia at WrestleMania, and she seems so content never to wrestle again. So I don't know that it'll be her. Yes, Foxy is underrated as fuck. She was really carrying. Absolutely correct. Alcohol addiction and all. She was on the girls' asses. Okay, they could not keep up. So yeah,
clear-headed Alicia Fox, that would be killer. Them kicks, that suplex. Anyway, I'm gonna go on a rant. But yeah, this is how you end it. Like, Saraya is your star. Toni, this establishes who your main event players are in your women's division.
Yeah. Although I will say Saraya running down the ramp in them vans was not a good look, because she did not look like she was going to make it. I thought she was
it was a little sketchy, a little scary for a minute.
I was like, oh, girl, get them stuff together. This is not going well.
It's not.
But she did throw a decent super kick on Britt. So I guess we're going to see. We're building this up. We know it's not going to be a trios match because Rebel don't wrestle. So, we're going to see. We're going to see what happens.
We'll see. I thought, but maybe next week.
Yeah. Yep. Or maybe we'll get a little more insight on Dynamite. I mean, on Rampage. So we'll see.
I liked it. I liked this whole segment. I like seeing Toni back.
I agree with that, Nikki. Saraya needs to pick someone that no one is expecting.
It's me, guys. I told you.
I'm screaming, please.
Canadian Destroyer I'm working on.
Coming out to that ring, I am gonna pass out. Okay? I'm just letting you know that shit's gonna be funny to me. I'm not saying that you can't do it, sis, but I'm just saying that should be funny as well.
I got a couple weeks. Britt's gonna have to carry me through that.
Screaming. Oh, not Britt's gonna have to carry. Now she's gonna scream when it's Nyla. Go to hell. I'm sick of y'all, I swear. Jesus. But yeah, that was y'all's
This is a perfect way to end with the women.
As my girl Keeks would say, women business.
And the crowd was into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, thank God.
Yeah.
Although it's San
Yeah.
Antonio, so they are very like, you know, I think San Antonio. Yeah,
What?
San Antonio.
The lady's retired. She
I
don't
didn't
wrestle no
even
more.
think she would bring out her mom though.
She would. She absolutely would.
No, no disrespect to her mother, but oh
All
God.
disrespect to her mama. Stay home, lady.
But yeah, like
Stay home.
we'll see.
Yep, that's it for Texas. On to Broomfield, Colorado for New Year's Smash. Yep.
Mhm. They're
Yep.
heading west for the new year.
We did what we could here in Texas.
Hey,
Gave y'all life and sent y'all on your way.
you gave us the Ocho count, and I don't know to be mad or happy about that.
I think you should be happy, even though they don't know how to do it.
We'll see what Colorado does next week.
Nothing.
Colorado.
Nothing.
What are we doing? Colorado and Washington? Yeah, I think that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But please keep the. I hope we get more women main events because they proved they can do it. Not that we ever doubted them. We didn't. Clearly.
Right. Clearly it wasn't us.
But
Ha! If anybody need to sit their dumb ass down, it's Rick Ross. All he good for is a 10-piece.
he didn't even have his wing stop out there. He could have had it on in the ring.
At least bring the wrench.
Product placement.
At least bring the wrench. I'm just saying.
You could have had 2 women segments. You could have had a dumb. I would have taken a ridiculous baddie promo over the Rick Ross segment.
Aha. Yeah, I agree.
You know,
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
so the whole last hour could have been ladies. That would have been fine.
Definitely.
What is that?
Cross promotion. Facts. Aha. Wingstop X AEW. Yes, it is this time to announce this. Turnbuckle Glam Awards this Sunday with one half of your gold standard, the Dynamite Dolls, and the other half of the gold standard, the illustrious My Babies. Managed them before we became a stable. The Sashas, Nikki and Santana. We are going to live at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. PST, 10 o'clock EST. Got some surprises. I'm going to tell y'all this right now. I am going to be drunk as fuck by then.
As every good award show.
Because we're going live on Christmas. So, one, y'all better hope I motherfucking remember. For one, y'all better hope I remember to log on to that motherfucker. Because we
You're gonna blow up your phone.
I might need a reminder. And then I'm gonna have to go somewhere quiet because the party is at my mama's house. Y'all got me a lot. Y'all got a lot going on. Okay, y'all got me working on Christmas. So TK, we need double time because we working on Christmas. Mm-hmm. Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, however you want to do it. But yes, the 4 of us are gonna do the things. Y'all ain't gonna want to miss it. I swear it's gonna be a good episode. So if you aren't doing anything Christmas Day, that night, it'll be well after dinner. If you're Black, it'll be well after dinner because you ain't eat till about 6, but we ain't going on till 9, so you are right. Join us if you can. Pop in, say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you want to say. You know,
I think we have what do we have 2 more days of voting? I think they can still vote, right?
I think they can still vote. Nikki, can they still vote?
I want to say, get your votes in.
I think y'all can still vote. I'm waiting for Nikki. Nikki is the head of the Turnbuckle Glam team.
We just do what Nikki says. Just show up.
We just look cute and follow directions, okay? Speaking of looking cute, yes, I know I look very crazy tonight. Those of y'all that know Black Girl Hair in Transition, I'm doing my hair in the morning. The hair will be on my patio at 7 a.m. So I got to do my twist, so my hair is prepped under here. Y'all was gonna get whatever the hell came out this scarf. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's Wednesday. Yes, so y'all can still vote on the awards. The link is on Turnbuckle Glam, Women Wrestling Talks Twitter. It's a Google form. It does not take a lot of time. You just go and click. If you put your Twitter name on there, we will shout you out and thank you for voting. It's a real fun time. We got some great categories. We're gonna give out some awards. We're gonna do some things. Drinks will be had. Merriment will ensue. And I mean, it's your 4 faves. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. We love all the hosts, but it's your 4 faves. It's the gold standard. So just come stop by and see us. You know,
it's Christmas. We have one more gift for you for this year.
So, other than that, there's some other shows on here too.
You know what to do.
Y'all know some other shit.
I do know for sure Monday salt shakers are taking off because they deserve it. That's all I know.
Yes, no salt shakers on Monday. You will get the salt shakers tomorrow for Impact. So y'all better pull up. If y'all leave my salt shakers high and dry, I'm coming for y'all. So pull up to the Impact show. Friday, of course, y'all will get SmackDown Rampage. Saturday ain't getting shit. Sunday you'll get us. Monday you'll get the news. You will not get the salt shakers. So if you gonna miss the salt shakers, you better pull up on Sunday because that's gonna be the last time you see them until Thursday. Mm-hmm. But of course, you know, we got Steph, we got Katrina, we got Shayna, we got TK on the news. We have so many great hosts. Y'all check it out. If you can't find a show that you want to watch, we got articles, we got panels, we got interviews, we got whatever you want. TikToks, we got everything. You can catch us on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you listen to a podcast, because all of our shows are also podcasts. So if you miss us during the week live, you can go onto your favorite podcast platform and listen to the show back. You can catch us on Twitter at our respective handles. Y'all know where to find us. Out doing the amazing things. McMage making magic. If you see me in a space, don't come your ass in there. Because it's not wrestling related. But yeah, we're just doing the things. We're getting close to the end of the year. Like we say every week, thank y'all for rocking with us. It has been an amazing year.
I believe it's almost a year.
I know, and I honestly will say that I have been blessed to have Al come on and just be the better half that I never knew I'd have and hold it down this year. I could not wait to hug her so hard at WrestleMania.
I think I might cry a little bit. That's fine.
We might cry a little bit. That's okay. But honestly, your Dynamite dolls, and I probably can say this for the Salt Shakers as well, we're so grateful for supporting us this year, for growing us this year, for doing what y'all do, retweeting and liking and commenting and being in the comments and just being present for us. I can tell you guys that y'all have helped us through some very hard times just being here. And we are grateful to Women's Wrestling Talk for the platform. And we are going to keep giving y'all the motherfucking content that y'all love. Because why else do y'all come? I mean, we cute, but we entertaining too. So
we're more than
gonna get that, you know? So we're going to give you guys all the things you want going into 2023. We're just going to get bigger and better, hopefully. No, hopefully. We will.
No, we will.
Get bigger and better. Maybe one day Tony can finally sell us the coins he owes us.
Come on, Tony. Couple more weeks.
I'm
going to see Tony twice.
It's Christmas.
Come on, Tony. I know you've been busy. Maybe that's why you had you had a pay-per-view last week. Winter's coming. I'm going to see you in like 3 weeks, Tony. I'm going to see you twice in January. So
listen,
you know who we are.
At this point, it's going to be a week. Are we going to have to get to Stewie Griffin shakedown levels to get our cash? Hey, Brian, where's my money? Where's my money, Brian? So we're gonna remain patient this Christmas season. I will say it again. I hope that your mom, TK, is doing well, and continuing to heal and to get better. I hope the family is standing strong and, loving on her and each other during this time. I hope y'all have a wonderful Christmas, TK, because that's your mom's favorite holiday. And y'all too. Christmas, Hanukkah,
whatever.
Kwanzaa, Yule, winter solstice, whatever it is that you celebrate. We hope that it is wonderful for you, that it's good to you, that the holidays are good to you, and that you just have that time to love on family and love on yourself, honestly, because it's been a hard December and seasonal depression is a thing. And, all of these things are happening in the world. So make sure you take out time to love on yourself too.
And if you're having a hard time, I hope you enjoyed our hour of ridiculousness.
We're going to give that every week. We give that.
Should we do some brief best ofs next week?
Oh,
it's the end of the year next.
You are the Clipper. You can do that because you're the Clipper. You know how to do the things.
I
can. Together.
I'm on vacation. I have time right now. I'm gonna get back on that in 2023.
Oh, I like that. Y'all might get to watch some best of clips with us next week. That would be funny.
If anybody has ideas of fun stuff that we ever said, because we do this every week. I don't remember what I say.
Yeah, definitely hit us up and let us know what some of y'all's favorite things that we've done this year have been.
Please.
And, it'll be
please don't comment the one when I came back from Chicago and was sick with probably COVID. Just forget that one exists.
Yeah, we're gonna let that one go.
That was a struggle show. Anywho's.
Oh man!
But if you have fun ideas, because it's almost been a year.
Yep, it has.
Very excited. Yes, but yes, follow us on the things. Have a good holiday or time to yourself. Whatever you do. Be safe. Do all the things.
Love you guys.
See you next week.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.